All right. I'm going to try to make this video confessional brief. I'm fucking sick right now. I don't feel good. And I have work that needs done. Also talking kind of hurts a little bit. Um, so I guess a little bit of shit that needs recapped, or that I want to recap, that I'm going to recap, whether it needs it or not, you know. So that first live challenge we did, going head to head with the punch, dodge, and claim, that was incredibly fun. Honestly, I was a bit intimidated upon first reading it. I was pretty sure I understood, but I wasn't certain. Like I think I got anxious and was afraid I wasn't understanding it correctly. But that challenge was a hell of a lot of fun. Like, that was honestly my favorite challenge that I've ever done in an org before, like ever. And honestly, I would not be opposed to doing that again in other orgs. Um, that was so much fun. Glad that we kicked ass. Honestly, I wanted to I wanted to keep going. I know we had the mercy rule, and there was no way at all that they could have caught us. I wanted to keep going. I wanted to see how bad the abuse got by 24 hours. Um, I'm kind of sadistic, I know, but that would have been fun. As for this recent live challenge last night, the one that lasted all of like 5 minutes, I didn't actually look at how long it lasted, but that felt like it was maybe 5 minutes max. That one was interesting. That was honestly going to be between Kurt and I, who took the punishment. He seemed like he was primed and he had it ready to just submit the it was me, uh, before I even had a chance to fully read and see which condition got taken off, or to see if conditions were changed. Um, but I was on the lookout for the no DMs being taken out of there, and then I would have just fucking taken it. He told me not to worry about it, and he was going to do it, and I kind of kicked into a competitive mode. I was like, no, I said I'm going to do it. Like, it's going to be me. You're going to have to race me to it. But the no DMs didn't get taken out, and he, like I said, he had that primed before I could even actually, read what was changed. So fucking MVP Kurt and RIP Kurt's DMs. Um, Things should be good though. I think we have it in us to make it to merge without tribals, and even if we do go to tribal at any point, I think we should be all right with the OG imaginary friends. Um, I don't think anyone's going to flip. Like I mentioned in my confessional earlier, though, if anyone's going to, I have a feeling it might be Joel, but I don't see that happening. That's just my guess, that if anyone were to, I think it would be Joel. Um, so, yeah, everyone seems pretty strong with the OG tribal line, which is good. If everyone stays that way, we're going to be set through merge. And I'm going to keep trying to cushion myself, and hopefully we can all stay cushioned with at least Hunter. That would be nice, because I've been getting along with him really well. He's really cool to talk to. And if he trusts us enough to stay with us and, vote with us, that's more protection we have. I'm trying to solidify myself and get everybody to want me. I don't know if I'm skilled enough to get everybody to need me in any way. That would come down to a situational basis of, like, if someone else were, on the chopping block, then yeah, they would need my vote to help them out, kind of a thing. But I'm trying to get everybody to want me, to want to keep me around. If I'm going to make it a final tribal council again. Fucking, with being strong with the original tribal lines, I'm obviously going to stay Jeremy strong. Hopefully the rest of that group will be as well when it comes down to it. Obviously there's no telling, because there have been plenty of times in orgs where I thought, an alliance was really strong, and it turned out that everyone behind the scenes were all in different mixtures of other alliances that were, like, looking to not be loyal to the alliance that I was in, that seemed like it was completely loyal and reliable, and I've gotten fucked over that way. So I'm not going to actually hold out hope, but I am hoping that that everyone sticks to Jeremy, because that's it's a pretty solid group. Um, like at first, I was more on the side of just wanting to be part of it for Shane and Sophie, and the fact that I had to talk, like I didn't have to talk him into it, but I suggested it and like kind of tried to get it floated out there of like, hey, you should add Sophie. Um, I left it up to him because I like to make people think that they're fully making the decision. So I was like, oh, you don't have to add Sophie if you're not comfortable with it, but I'm really comfortable with her. I trust her. And she's been pretty cool. I know you said you haven't talked to her much, but like add her to the group. If you're comfortable with it, and you could get to know her better, you could have more conversation with her and stuff. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. That works. I trust her. So I got him to add her. So I wanted Shane and Sophie specifically in that group. I had Kurt on kind of a side of like, I'll keep him as a number for myself, but like I wasn't personally close with him. He seemed to grasp onto me because of like funny stuff and like doing good with challenge things. He really seemed to like me because of that, and so he's been very much on top of like whenever we swapped, he's like, oh my god, am I so glad to see you, dude. And like he's just he really likes me, so that's good. I'm growing to like him a lot more, and not just wanting him as a background number where he's not one of the ones that I'm wanting to keep around. Like I kind of really do want to keep him around. It's good to have options, because if anything falls through with Shane or with Sophie, which my main concern is like losing Shane with this swap. If he gets closer to Raven or Dawson or Jonold, and he decides he doesn't want to come back to Jeremy or be aligned with us, we have Kurt, and then I need to try to work more on Joel again, because Joel came to me because no one had been talking game with him from what he said. At least I don't obviously know if it's true. You guys will have more insight than I will because you can read his confessional. I can't, obvious shit. But he said no one had been talking game with him except Lolo. So he said he really liked me and wanted to work with me. And so I just blanked a little bit. So yeah, I decided to talk to him and suggest an alliance, so that's where the other alliance came into play. But he's kind of been gone. I know he said that he's been busy and shit, but I need to try to reach out to him and keep that connection strong. Like the more people I have solidified around me, the better for my game in the long run. And I guess the final little note that I have, I've been going for 8 minutes. It's longer than I intended this to be. My throat fucking hurts, dude. Like real bad. I still haven't reached out to Bailey yet. I need to reach out to him. But it sounds like from what he had said last night and then what he said today, it sounds like we're on like dead opposite schedules. So like talking to him may be difficult. I still need to reach out and attempt that connection so that if things happen, it's not like, oh, hey, either way, Bailey didn't reach out to me or Lucky didn't reach out to me kind of thing. It's like there was at least an attempt. There was something there, even if we don't get to make a connection or really talk. Like I need to take initiative on that, and I need to do that so that I have something implanted in there where I can say, I tried. That's going to be important, very much important. But yeah, that's that. So that's all I have. I'm going to end this here. I've been going for 9 minutes. Anything else that pops up, obviously, we'll put in my confessional. So yeah, have fun.